What's up, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader here. The month of January 2021 is over. Crazy month. I locked in over $200,000 in trading profits for the month. I donate all of that to charity. Several of my students did better than me. I mean, Jack Kellogg made, I think, roughly $1 million on the month, topping last month $800,000. Matt Monaco, I got to give props to him. He's over $350,000 in profits for the month. Just passed over $1 million total. Kyle Williams, I don't know his total monthly numbers, but he also passed over $1 million. Also, Huddy and Dom, 4 new millionaire students in the past week. And I talk about this not to brag, but to just show you these people are paying off their time, their investment in their education. Never forget, 90% plus of traders lose. Several academic studies say this. Maybe it's 95%, maybe it's 99%. Some people say, oh, Tim, you only have a few millionaire students. Yes, but that number of millionaire students just doubled in the past month. Why? Because of preparation meeting opportunity. This is literally the best market for traders that I've seen in decades, not just in years. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't know how it ends. I don't know when it ends. I just take it trade by trade, one trade at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. That's my mindset. And I just want to make this video just to answer a lot of basically frequently asked questions, right? Like, should I, chase, GameStop? Should I chase AMC? Should I buy Dogecoin? Listen, I don't like chasing anything. I like dip buying panics. When you start to chase something, yes, you can ride it up. There is momentum. Congrats to the whole Wall Street Bets community for squeezing the big hedge funds and the short sellers. But I don't know how long that lasts. And if something has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, quintupled, octupled, or some of these plays have gone up 20 times, they can also come back down. Okay? And people don't think about that. People don't think about the risks. Just like when I say, like, oh, look at these millionaire students. Everyone's like, hey, I want to be next. But then you don't actually want to put in the time required to study. You don't actually want to hear about how Huddy, Dom, Kyle, Matt, Jack, just these 5 new millionaire students. Roland became a millionaire, one of my students, last August. So 6 millionaire students in the last, 3 or 4 months. You don't want to hear about what they did before they reached $1 million. You don't want to think about that 8, 10, 12, 15. Roland studied 17 hours per day. You don't want to think about that. You just want to think about the upside. And frankly, for a lot of people, it's easier just to follow other people's alerts. I did an interview actually with 5 of my newest millionaire students. If you click the link below, we're going to include a link to that interview. And we all did a Zoom call. We're all talking about our journeys, our studying habits, our mindsets. It's the single best video that I have done or that I have seen anywhere on the internet in the past few months. And most people who watch it, they're like, yeah, but what stock should we buy? And I'm just like, invest in yourself. Invest in your education. Don't follow anybody else's alerts. Don't follow anybody else's picks. By all means, monitor what's being said on Wall Street Bets. By all means, monitor what top traders are looking at, but never follow anybody else. Don't be dependent on anybody else. Why rely on someone when you can learn and become self-sufficient? That's what I'm most proud of with all of my top students. They don't need me. I'm just training wheels. So in this video, I guarantee you that this one won't even be liked. If you do like it, click the little like button. Let me see if you have the right mindset. But I won't be surprised if there's not a lot of likes because I'm talking about mindset. You just want hot picks and hot alerts. You have the wrong mindset. If you follow somebody else, you'll always be dependent on them. You might learn a little bit from your gains, your losses, but if you take my approach, if you actually click the link below and apply for my challenge, you can speed up your education. When I'm saying all these guys are passing $1 million, that's pretty amazing because most of them started with a few $1,000s. Theoretically, that should be impossible. Theoretically, the only way to make money in the stock market, a lot of people will tell you, is long-term investing because most traders lose. But if you hone your skills, if you find the best patterns, if you have a hot market, frankly, I mean, a lot of us are just in the right place at the right time. It's not that we, got so, knowledgeable and became experts overnight. We just prepared a lot. We know our patterns. And then the market gave us a lot of opportunity. Preparation, meeting opportunity. That's what is happening right now. I just want to be real with you. People ask me for picks. I say no. People ask me, what should I invest in? Invest in yourself. Invest in your education. People say, how do I make a lot of money? Get knowledgeable. Study your butt off for months, for years, not for hours, days, or weeks. If you have the proper mindset and you recognize look, I want to be a millionaire. Okay, it's going to take several years at the least. This is not some get rich quick overnight scheme. And guess what? If you do get rich quick overnight, let's say you do go all in and you use leverage and you do all the things I tell not to do, right? Let's say you chase one of these crazy plays and you get lucky and it actually pays off. You're unprepared to handle your newfound wealth. You'll probably lose it all like most lotto winners do, like most athletes who get these big signing bonuses and they've never had a lot of money. Trust me, I'm not just teaching a way to try to get wealthy over time. It's to get wealthy the proper way, to go through the ups and the downs, to do it gradually, to learn how to prepare for this. And understand, even what my students have done, where it's like, oh, it's taken several years, that's still so much quicker than so many other strategies. Value investing, you might become a millionaire by the time you're age 70 and then you can buy a new titanium hip to celebrate and then you're dead within 5 years. I mean, that's not a way to really get wealthy in the stock market, although it would have paid off in the past. But past performance is not indicative of future returns. This is a common disclaimer. This is reality. The stock market has gone up a lot. There's a great book called Triumph of the Optimist, which talks about the last century being the best century for investors ever in the history of the world. Do you think the next century is going to be as good? Probably not. Maybe it'll be well for a year, 2 years, 5 years, but what happens if and when the market turns? Will you be prepared? Are you adaptable for different market conditions? If most people answered honestly, the answer would be no. You're not knowledgeable. You're not prepared for other markets. You don't have multiple strategies. If you do make a lot of money and you go all in, which you should never do, again, you will likely lose it. So if you make too much money the wrong way, it's not going to be lasting. For me, I want to teach you how to have an education, how to be responsible, so then over years, maybe over decades, you make money. Never forget, 90% plus of traders lose. I'm going to throw it up on the screen just to put it in your face. Some people say I'm being too negative. I'm just being realistic. This industry doesn't talk about those who lose enough. It's not just about making millions. If I can teach you to make any money, then you're doing better than 9 out of 10 people who try trading. Okay? These brokers, these mutual funds, CNBC, all these financial companies, they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know that the odds suck in this industry. I'm different. I'll tell you that the odds suck. So why should you do it? Well, it's up to you. I can't force you to learn. But I do think that if you learn the rules, if you learn responsibility, it can only help you. You're welcome to ignore my rules, my patterns, my setups, my beliefs, whatever you want. I wish you good luck. Enjoy being part of the 90%, most likely who lose. That's the reality of not having a proper financial education. And I'm not even talking about trading stocks. You gotta learn all about finance. It doesn't matter if you're 20, if you're 30, if you're 50, if you're 70. Everyone uses money. You should learn how to balance a checkbook. You should learn how to manage your money and have it grow passively, okay? You don't necessarily just have to trade penny stocks. There's so many different ways, but I can't encourage you enough to really focus on your financial education. That is something that sadly they don't teach in high schools. Too many colleges don't teach it, but now with the internet, you can learn. You have the opportunity, you have the websites, you have the videos, you have the tools, but do you have the right mindset? Leave a comment below this saying, I will study. 3 words. And again, I'm not offended if you don't like penny stocks, they're not for everybody. But I do want you studying finance, even just for 10 minutes a day, even for 30 minutes per week. It's not like you have to study 17 hours a day like Roland Wolf. You choose your dedication level. You choose your future. But I guarantee you that you will be much more confident if you have a financial backing, right? Like if you have some money in the bank and if you have some knowledge. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Maybe if you're communist, maybe this doesn't apply to you, but I'm not trying to teach communists, okay? The whole world, aside from communists, uses money. And why wouldn't you want to learn about that? Like, it's crazy to me. I'm not even that good at math. I'm not even that smart, but I really prioritize my financial education. It's made me very successful. I'm able to donate millions to charity these days. I don't even think I mentioned, I donate all my trading profits to charity these days to focus on teaching people the process. The process is what matters. No one play, no one stock, no one investment. It's how does your wealth accumulate over the years in an industry where most people lose. I'm gonna be real with you. Again, leave a comment below saying, I will study. Send this video to a friend if they need a little motivation, a little motivational message, a little reminder to study. Click the like button if you actually get it. I'm gonna be looking to see how many people actually like it. I can pretty much guarantee you that there's not gonna be that many, but maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe I've made my point enough. Watch my other videos. I have tons of videos. Click some links below. You choose your dedication level. I got free videos. I've got videos that are 30 minutes. I've got videos that are 6 hours. How much do you want to learn? How much time do you want to dedicate to learning? That's up to you. All I will continue to do is teach. I hope you have a good day. Congrats to all of my successful students. Rest in peace to a lot of short sellers and a lot of people who have no education whatsoever. Don't be that person.